Well, not a video I was expecting to make, but a video we have to make, nonetheless. So, I don't know what it is about these K&N filters. This is the third one that has come loose on me. As you can see, luckily I have oil in stock, so I got that tightened down, and I know you're supposed to replace the tire after oil gets on it. I am gonna go and I'm gonna go to the car wash after this and degrease everything. But yeah, that filter came loose, and if you guys can see it, I'll follow this whole fucking, I was wondering what happened, because my tail end decided to just go out. You can see this whole oil trail. I think when I hit the red light, I'm gonna show you guys the whole way. You can see all the way down there. All the way down there. We lost it. So luckily engine didn't blow up or anything. Luckily I caught it, but this is my first technical breakdown on this thing, but luckily she didn't blow up. And well, I mean, main thing is luckily I didn't crash, but I came to this church here and the bike. But that's where we're at. Wife is coming with some oil. Apparently I had 10 quarts in stock, so she's gonna bring me some quarts. And actually I should call her and tell her to see if there's a funnel in there, because yeah, look at this tire. This is a brand new tire, all covered in oil. I have 1,400 no, oh wow, no wait, hold on, yeah, 1,400 miles on this change. I will say, I don't think our chain needs lubed. Yeah, it got everywhere on everything. That sucks. I don't know how I didn't crash. It skidded on me twice, and I'm like, I thought that came loose. All right, nice guys here at the church. He brought me 2 rags. He said he's got an R6. Man, I appreciate you if you end up watching this, but yeah, I got it as tight as I can. I'm definitely thinking at this point there's a problem with K&N, because I don't know if I explained it earlier, but I was running the K&N filter on the block before. I had one just with a steady drip, and no matter how much I tighten it, no, it's not double O-ringed or anything. I've done hundreds of oil changes, almost thousands of oil changes in my life, and never double O-ringed one. I know a guy who did a few of them actually. You don't learn your lesson the first time. But on the engine, I had it come loose, so we did the Brock's Performance relocation kit, because you know, the 1000 header doesn't allow you to change the oil filter. So this time, it came loose on the Brock's relocation, or you know, so it came loose on there. So I know it's not the threads on the engine. The Brock's Performance kit is still tight, like it's not loose at all. But K&N filters, I've run other filters. I had a Kawasaki, the Ninja 300 before this, and I ran the piss out of it. I probably put 10,000 miles on that thing. So probably 4 different oil filters I had on that, never had one come loose. This one, I ran the factory oil filter first, I'm pretty sure, never had an issue. And then ever since I've been running these K&Ns, this is the 3rd K&N filter I've had an issue with. So I don't know if I'm going to be going with K&N on the next one. I'm going to figure it out. Like, usually we go tighten it up by hand and then half a turn. But I don't know. I mean, I'm lucky that one, I didn't wreck here, but at the same time, it's like all that oil on a hot header. I'm really surprised nothing caught on fire. But yep, don't ride faster than your guardian angel can keep up with you. So wife's coming. She should be here in like 5-10 minutes, and then, like I said, we're gonna go get this thing washed up tonight. But this is how my night's going. This is the first actual breakdown I've ever had on this bike, actually on a bike in general. I'd have to go back and look at when I bought this bike, but we are at 53,400 miles before my first breakdown. But luckily, when you have a wife at home, she can come bring me the oil. Oh man, and these guys here, fucking awesome. Definitely appreciate you guys. But I'm let's get to the rest of this video. All right, so I'm gonna start filming. because I know she's gonna be coming soon. That motherfucker was sitting there like this, and it went ka-thunk, because I have that cut kickstand that just, I was like, come on now. I'm sitting here, just chilling, just enjoying life, you know, the fact that anything could have happened, because I was fucking moving before this happened. But yeah, I kind of stopped doing these moto vlogs because, like, the way that I ride is just not appropriate for online and business and this and that. So, like, I kind of have been chilling out on the moto vlogs, because we get most people that just, like, complain, oh, you ride like this and that. It's like, all right, I just won't film it. Then you guys won't have content. But I will film shit like this. Waiting on wifey to come up the road. I think that's her now. Just put a new exhaust on her truck. She's loving it, but she doesn't even have her fog lights on. Yeah. Yeah, it's down around back. I'll meet you down there. You'll see it. Listen to that. Yeah. She sound good. We're doing all right. I'm alive. Everything's good. Am I going to continue to push my luck? Probably. But that's what we have guardian angels for, right? Mine just has to work overtime, especially tonight. You hear that, guardian angel, wherever you are? Yeah, this is going to be, this will be a fun one. So she said she got me oil. Let's see how many quarts it takes. All right, so it took 3 quarts, and then we're right in the middle window. So, plus whatever the filter takes. I can't get it super tight right now because, like, it is what it is. So I will, I'll probably torque it down when I get home, but it's tight as I can get it. Yeah, that's about as tight as I can get it. So thanks for the rags, man. We're gonna throw them in the back, and I'm gonna follow her home, and let's try not to die. Okay. Yeah, hold on a second. We will, let's make sure there's no engine damage. Pull over everything, check, make sure there's no leaks. I can only get it so tight, so I wanted to make sure we weren't leaking. We're like on the lower side, but I'm going to be probably replacing this filter pretty soon here. But everything's good. Tire has been doing what it needs to, so we got lucky there. The internet said that I don't need to worry about it, and that I mean I can degrease it and shit, but I was going to do a burnout to like get the sides and whatnot, but she's definitely gonna get a bath tomorrow. I can't see shit out of my visor right now, but she's all right. Lovey's over there with her headlights helping me out, so, but everything's good. Chain tensions could use a little bit more tensioning, but I mean we're all right. So you can see all the fucking oil on the inside there. So alright, so next day I had to add a little bit after the ride home last night, so I'm going to take it and go get it washed. But this is how the tire looks now. So we're going to get the rest of the oil and everything off of the damn tail and just get this thing cleaned up, because that sucks that it happened. I'm actually going to call Carnage Performance today and ask about what oil filters they're running. But I made a post last night on Facebook, and I had someone else say the same thing happened to them. And when they switched over to Suzuki filters, they didn't have any problems. I'm not going to wear the gloves today. Fuck it. We're not even going on the road. All right, so I just gave it the old little bit more with the ratchet just to make sure, kind of peace of mind type deal. Did notice this exhaust is kind of pulling itself back. I have been riding this thing pretty decently hard, I would say. I mean, in my opinion. But, I mean, she sees, what, 13,000 RPMs for about 30 minutes at a time. It just, I don't know. I'm going to call them, see what we got. Alright, so I think I pretty much got as much of it as possible. The front tire was fine. If there was oil on the front tire, that would have been fucked. But I think I got most of it off of the rear. We're certainly going to watch it here in the next couple of weeks just to make sure that everything's fine. And if you guys think I was afraid to lean before, now I have a reason to. Generally, I get to right about where this nub is. This is about how far I lean this tire. But you also got to realize this thing's not set up for that as well. So it's like, it's a straight line bike, but I mean, I get it low for what it is, but it's definitely a very, very low bike. So it's not made for that. But I still use as much of it. I mean, I paid for the whole tire. I'm going to use the whole damn tire to like, this one I think I've gotten rid of all the nubs on that one pretty much, except to like down at the very corner. But this tire will be getting replaced soon. But this Q5 in the front has quite a bit of miles on it, a lot more than the back lasted. So we'll see. It's a Q5S in the rear, Q5 in the front. If that front tire lasts, I'll keep running them. But yeah, that tire I've gotten a ton of miles out of, so let's get this thing dried off, and then I'm gonna call them and see about going get. All right, they're gonna get me an OEM filter. They're about 20 bucks. And I don't care how much life I have left on this one, never running a K&N again, I can tell you that. So let's get back to the shop. I got work to do today. All right, so I put it in first gear, and I just took some Scotch-Brite to finish it up. And just, obviously, I'm never gonna lean this thing past this. So just held it here while it spun, Scotch-Brited it, and that's pretty much where we're at. Yeah, so most of the oil is out. Obviously, whatever's left will come out as we ride it. I did look up Q5S. I did look up online to see what guys were saying. If a tire got soaked in oil, people were saying they're perfectly fine to reuse. You just need to run it. I didn't see anybody saying we have to replace it, so I'm gonna run it. That's a $350 tire. I'm not replacing it. It's riding fine. Just got to be mindful. Yeah, went and took it for a drive after cleaning it off. We're definitely going to put some miles on it before we start doing anything stupid and crazy. Definitely a little slick. So I pulled out of here earlier to go to Sheetz, and it's kicked out third. So first kicked out, second kicked out, third kicked out. And this being only a 600, should not be able to kick out third. So just keep it there. And then I came in here and I kind of like just got on it real quick and she spun, which in here it's not too bad, but yeah, definitely gonna watch that and try to get some miles on this, but don't put any, like, I can still corner a little bit, but I'm not gonna put power to the corners, in other words. But I hope you guys enjoyed this. This is my experience with the K&N filters, and yeah, this will be the last day. Actually, tomorrow will be the last day that this thing is on here, so we'll be ditching that thing, and yeah, gonna go get an OEM filter. Appreciate you guys for sticking around. Hope you enjoyed the content. If you don't, I don't know what to tell you.